What's going on, everyone? This is Zach, and today we are looking at what I want to try as an adaptation to the meta after Indy. So one thing we really saw was Miraidon. Miraidon kicked butt, and we're going to see a lot more Miraidon. We already saw a lot of Ice Rider, which I'm still trying to figure out the matchup against that most of the time. But we got Amoonguss here for that. But this most of this team comes from a video from Sempra where he tries to recreate a MichaelderBeste Koraidon team from Open Team Sheets. So he gave us this sample here with spreads and stuff. So basically what I did was I just kind of took the paste and I got rid of Farigiraf and I put in a Ting-Lu. So when we look at it, Ting-Lu is leftovers Terra Grass. The Terra and the item is still like up in the air. I do like the leftovers on it because the assault vest is already taken. I was thinking maybe safety goggles, which is why I went the Terra Grass, but everything other than that is basically the same. The only thing I might want to mess with is like the speed of the Amoonguss. But then again, as we saw at Indy, not a lot of these Ice Riders were running the 0 speed, so the speed IVs really shouldn't matter that much. It might matter more on, Showdown than it does on cart or in a tournament, for example. But yeah, we got Koraidon here, Terra Fire with Collision Course, Flare Blitz, and Flare Charge. I like the Flare Charge option here because you can lead Insinuor, get the fake out on whatever's threatening, and then get a Flame Charge off, and that brings you up to a decent amount of speed. Let's see. 166 times 1.5, 249. Which still puts you a little slower than the Walking Wake after 1, but after 2 you outspeed the Walking Wake in the sun. I believe it hits 265. And then the reason why I wanted to try this team with Ting-Lu is that I think Koraidon and Ting-Lu can actually do like decently well, because the Terra Fire on the Koraidon, the fire moves hit fairies for neutral. And it also hits like the dark types that want to resist Ting-Lu's attacks. And then if you want to switch in a fire type to go after to like withstand Koraidon's hits, you do have Stomping Tantrum. And the Vessel of Ruin ability brings down the special attack, which Koraidon doesn't care about at all. So this actually helps Koraidon out and lets it be a little bit bulkier. Unfortunately, though, it does affect the other two pretty hard with the Fluttermane and the Walking Wake. You don't really want to decrease their damage output, especially with the choice specs and the Life Orb. They're there to do damage. So, I only bring like one of these if I'm bringing Ting-Lu. So Ting-Lu usually pivots in a lot with Incineroar and Koraidon. But with these other two, with the Assault Vests, Incineroar, it makes it like really bulky. So you got Terra Grass on both of them. Unfortunately, you can only do one Terra. I went with the Terra Grass over the Terra Poison because I want to be able to, if I have to, a Terra, if there is a Psychic Mon on the field, you don't want to do Terra Poison now with the possibilities of a Shadow Rider carrying Expanding Force and all that good stuff. But we got the Snarl to decrease the damage from things like Terra Pagos, from Raging Bolt, and this is really good for Raging Bolt because Raging Bolt has to start clicking either Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse so to hit the Ting-Lu. So you can really sit on the field and really bug a Ting-Lu with this. Heavy Slam is for the Fluttermane. I was debating on Fissure as the last move, but because the Assault Vest is already taken, I decided to go with the leftovers instead. But yeah, let's jump into this. Shout out to Sempra for, recreating the team and putting a paste down, and I basically just copied it and threw on a Ting-Lu. But yeah, usually when I click record, that's when I start doing terrible. Okay, so we got the Groudon. We could... I think Amoonguss is actually really good here. And weirdly enough, like Ting-Lu. I kind of want the Ensign, but I kind of don't want the Ensign. Okay, Raging Bolt. Let's put a Raging Bolt to sleep and protect. I might Terra Water here. And just try to get this thing out of the way. I'm just worried about a switch into a Grimmsnarl. But I feel like if you had Grimmsnarl, you would have let it. Yeah, there we go. The odds that it wakes up. Let's just heavy slam it. Because I'd love the flame charge here, but we probably need at least 2 flame charges to outspeed the Flutter Mane. Yeah. Which, oh, Precipice Blades does like nothing. There we go. Let's just force it to like heat crash. That's fine. And yeah, I got the Walking Wake left. They just forfeit there. Make sure the mic's going. Koraidon team. All the Koraidons have like Raging Bolt, which I do think is smart because like a lot of people want to bring rain. The Ogre Pond Wellspring, like Luca said, like it's okay, but then it's not. I want the Amoonguss, but I also want the Ensign. The Ting-Lu is going to be hard to play around. Or the Raging Bolt without Ting-Lu is going to be hard to play around. Okay, our Intimidate goes first. You just protect here, right? goes down the sash. That's fine. I want to switch in the ensign. Okay. Oh, that Draker Meteor still hit hard. So last time we faked out the ensign. Oh, they called it. We are faster though. Actually, we don't want to knock out here. We kind of want to like force them to switch into the Raging Bolt. Perfect. And they already terrored. They go for the double. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Who do they go for here? That's fine. We haven't seen Protect on them. A Flare Blitz should just get it. Yeah. Okay. I think this is the next team I want to build in game. I think Ting-Lu actually does like really well with the Koraidon. I've seen a lot of Scream Tails like on this part of ladder. Okay. You should spiky shield, right? Or at least swap out. Oh, I should have heavy slammed. I wanted to call it. I think you just terrify like heat crash here. If you do terrify heat crash, I want to switch into Koraidon. Okay, the bulk up. 52%, that's not bad. Ooh, the protect on the Rillaboom. Dang. Just got an icy wind here. I think they just switch into Rillaboom. Yeah. I think we lost this one. Oh, yeah. GG. Okay. So yeah, the Groudon is what, like, I think Groudon, people are gonna figure out what to do with it. Okay, so this is the Trick Room team. So you got to be water. Surging strikes. Get the burn. Okay. If they have Pelipper, we see Pelipper now. I expect a follow me from the Smeargle. Oh, what a good play. They should Weather Ball the Koraidon. Yeah, they got me. Really? Dang, GG. See, this is what happens. I like tank my rating. Okay, let's try to pull off one more. Why? I want to lead instant, but I don't think that's the call. Oh my goodness, Ironhead. Every time. Have you shown protect yet? You have not shown protect. Okay. You might have flopped. You gotta be the choice bandit set. That's fine. Weather ball. Okay, we pulled that one off. I don't know how. Among Us, really, because all we have to do here is we have to protect and spore, and then we just start dealing damage into the Raging Bolt and clicking Rage Powder until it wakes up, and then spore it again. And I don't think it has the power to like knock out Among Us. But that was a close one. But yeah, like that's the first Groudon team I had trouble with. I've been kind of iffy on the Ice Rider, so like, you know, the lack of Farigiraf really hurts that. But if you can, like, if it's against a Farigiraf and they're like leading like Blood Moon or something like that, like the Snarl on Ting-Lu is like really good, and the Ting-Lu is like pretty bulky, so you can like deal some damage with it. But it's just calling 50-50s. It's like weird because like as you saw on that first play. They fake out the Amoonguss. So that tells me that it might be 0 speed. Which that was my fault. I should have protected there. But then they had Follow Me and not Rage Powder. So like I still would have had to like deal with that. Yeah, I just played that one bad. But you know, you live and you learn. Then like nothing on this team takes a Glacial Lance too well. But yeah, I think Ting-Lu is actually a pretty decent partner for Koraidon. I would also, if they weren't both ground types, I would say the same for Groudon as well. Like being able to, you know, really buff up the special defense of Koraidon, especially when this Ting-Lu, like, yeah, it takes some decent damage from like a Flutter Mane and stuff, but like Heavy Slam, we saw like can get the knockout on most Flutter Manes. Snarl can help shut down Raging Bolt. Stomping Tantrum is great for instant switch-ins like that want to take the Flare Charge or the Flare Blitz. It's just, I feel like it's solid. Definitely might need to tweak it a little, but I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Shout out to Glitch X City, whose music I have been playing, if you didn't notice. But let me know what you think in the comments down below about this team. I can't take credit for it at all because I literally just replaced one mon. But I'll have the original paste in the description down below, as well as Sempra's video where he talks about it. So make sure you check that out if you are interested in the original team or this team. But yeah, that's gonna be all. Till next time, I'm Zach. We'll see everyone later.